Hello, everybody, and welcome to the All Booze
Hello.
run of Boolympics 2022.
We're
It's gonna
doing
be a
an
little
all
bit
booze
different.
run.
Gonna be a little bit different from the run you saw last time. As we're on NTSC now rather than the PAL version, which has a significantly worse new game plus that changes almost nothing, but makes it slightly faster. And instead of getting only 45 booze, we're gonna get all of them, and also some really interesting routing. And you're gonna see that all today.
Yeah, so we'll be collecting all booze and all portrait ghosts since there's a boo in every room that has a portrait ghost.
That too.
And there's also some interesting routing you'll see.
Well, actually,
Definitely.
won't be grabbing all portrait ghosts because Spooky and Bogmire, but we'll get to
Oh,
that.
that yeah, that is true. I almost forgot.
We'll get to that. Um,
But
I guess whenever you're ready, you can go ahead. I don't know if we got to do a countdown or not. I guess we might as. Okay. Uh, I'll just count you down.
all right, count me
Three,
down.
2, 1, go. We're gonna start here. Gonna go up the left staircase, go in the left door, and go. We'll suck up those candles. Get them out. That'll spawn the first wave of ghosts. So this won't be. You're gonna see that this area once is pretty much the exact same in every single category in this game.
Apart from Hundo.
Yeah,
Any
it's not.
category involving money, but if you don't get
Yeah,
money, it's pretty much exactly the same every time
yeah,
across categories.
yeah. So there's not really gonna be anything too interesting happening until after Chauncey.
Yeah, that's when things get good.
Suck up these ghosts. Just you're gonna see he's just standing in specific spots. Gonna be wiggling his control stick to try and get the ghosts in as fast as he possibly can after the suck up. And landing right next to the chest to get the key as quickly as possible. I'm gonna be pretty much the same thing in this room too, except in this room you're gonna have doubles. In PAL, there is a triple, which is completely insane. But in this it's pretty easy. Just stand in a specific spot and turn around, and you can get him. Same thing with this one, a little bit easier. The thing about wardrobe room is it's actually faster to not double these two gold ghosts, because if you do, then the cycle progresses slower. And it's like interesting about these green ghosts, the garbage ghosts, is they don't have a hurt box, so you can push them around, which makes it easier to set up a double and faster. Aiming up here, you can't grab this key instantly. You gotta wait a little bit, and then you drag it towards the door.
Really good area one so far.
So now, as you all know, the portrait ghosts are gonna come up. Um, there's not really much of a difference between the portrait ghosts in PAL and NTSC in this specific part of the game. So it's just basically reversed. It might be a little bit trippy to look at it and now that it's reversed from PAL, but it's pretty much the same. Walk down this hallway and pull Lydia's curtain and suck her up. Here comes the first boss ghost of the game, and also the first real skip, the Laser Crusader. So there's a cutscene that can play here, and you can skip it by hugging this left wall and standing up near the top of the crib. As you can see, that spawn shot. So you can't actually shoot him instantly. You do have to wait a small bit before you can shoot it. Still saves about a second and a half, though.
Looking pretty solid.
The
Except for
timer
my
in
out of
game
bounds goes right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's also the thing. He goes out of bounds after this fight. You'll see in a moment how that works and what he does. So he's gonna stand in specific spots, be able to grab the ball out of the air as soon as possible. Gonna get hit here on purpose to be able to get this one. Alright, so normally you would grab Chauncey's key. However, you can actually go out of bounds by going behind Chauncey's chest, which is what he's gonna do here. Now this saves quite a bit of time because you can skip entire portrait ghosts by doing this. He's gonna go for door skip. Let's see if he gets it. And he does get it. Let's see if he gets second skew. There you go. Now, I'm not sure. There are two strats for this courtyard clip. I'm not sure if he's going to go for skewless or... oh, he's not going to go for skewless. He's going to go with the skew version. And he gets it.
All right, that's all the out of bounds for the run.
Yeah, that's all he does, but that saves minutes. Okay, so since he didn't grab Chansey, no, there's going to be a couple... Oh, there's a little bit of buffering there. That's okay. Okay, so here, what's going to happen now is he's gonna do a couple of rooms in area 2 right away. He's gonna clear Biff. He's gonna go straight into area 2, and he's gonna do all the boo release stuff. And then he's gonna go back up, and then he's gonna do another trick. So he's doing all this early. This actually allows you to skip Spooky and Bogmire. Those rooms do not give you boos, and you don't need them because you're gonna be able to unlock your way into area 3 early. There is a side effect to it that we'll get to when we get there, but it still saves time in the end. Right now he's gonna suck up Biff. He could get a little cutscene skip if he gets into this door before the chest spawns, and he gets it. And he's gonna unlock this door. Now this is crucial. He has Area 3 unlocked now. Like, way earlier than you're intended. So he's gonna go there in a bit, but first he has to clear up some of Area 2 before he can do anything in there to get some elements and stuff. And also grab the booze. So this is pretty much normal. He's gonna go for the 6 piece here. And the 6-piece, you just get hit by a couple shy guys, and they'll all group up like this, and you'll be able to grab them all. Just like that. Saves like a second or so. Also way easier than the doubles, optimally. Let's see if he gets early release, the first RNG aspect of the run. He does get it, actually. It felt a little bit later than it normally is. Really good suck up too on top of that.
Yeah, this run's pretty insane, actually.
Okay, so he just sucked up the poster through that wall. You aim left and then just pull up the vacuum a little bit. You'll be able to suck it up. It's called poster skip or early poster. Either one works. You just hit the button. 1019 in all booze, pretty good.
It's actually a 10-11. I think the timer's delayed by like 8 seconds.
Oh yeah, that too.
It's definitely my best pace.
That's what people are getting insane runs in these marathon runs.
I know, dude.
Alright, so now there's a mashing text. There's actually going to be a skip coming up directly after this, and I pray Jovin remember to wait at the staircase. Don't just go straight up.
Well, we're not gonna do that yet. We're actually gonna get Chauncey's key first.
You do that first?
Yeah, you do that first, and then you
Oh
do
yeah,
the,
you need the key to be able to even do it. I'm stupid.
and you're probably gonna ask yourself, we're gonna head into nursery and collect Chauncey's key, but we're not gonna get the boo yet. And the reason we do that is, the first boost text is really long, and if we decide to do parlor boo first, we have a chance at skipping that.
Yeah.
So if you
So
get the
so the
boo
the old
here,
route just grab the booze here, but you don't have to do that. You can just come straight into here and grab the key. So you just grab this key later than you normally are supposed to. So now this is another cutscene directly after that. Not a lot of gameplay in these couple minutes. It's going to be interesting too, because this is the only time where you can see a sequence break in the Portrificationizer cutscene. Because the Area 1 um, hallway ghosts are going to also appear with the Area 3 and 2 portrait ghosts. So um, the ending screen where it shows all the portrait ghosts landed on the wall is actually going to be really strange. It's going to be cycling through them as like the cutscene's still going. It's not ever supposed to be shown, but the game is programmed to do that, interestingly.
see if I get the door cutscene skip.
Okay, so after this, normally there's a cutscene that can play when you hit the door. You can actually scan it at the same time you get it to skip the to walk around during the animation. It's slower in every other category except this because you can walk around and go upstairs as it's happening.
All right.
So let's see if he gets it.
Took a few tries, but I got it.
Yeah, okay, remember to wait at the staircase, please. So you actually wait there a moment to be able to... Okay, Joe, when you forgot to wait.
I didn't wait.
No, you just went straight up. That's not going to be unlocked.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay.
Okay, well, the door's not going to be unlocked because Jovin didn't wait, but normally it would be. Really good RNG there. Still a really good run despite that mistake. It's like a 5 or 6 second mistake because it took him a couple of tries on top of that. Oh, it actually did unlock. That's really lucky.
I guess I did it correctly. Because when you said wait, I thought you meant wait for like the sound of the door unlocking, not like wait at the staircase.
Okay, maybe you could just wait until this
That was the
sound
first time I've
unlocked.
actually
But
successfully done that in a run, so like I didn't really know what I was doing.
all right, so yeah, the door was unlocked there. It's a nice little skit. It's pretty much the same boo routing as it would be in No Out of Bounds. This is really good RNG. Like,
Yeah, this is really good luck so far this run.
now we're gonna go up to the bathroom, get Toad's key. They're gonna be getting grabbed by these ghosts and shaking them off, and getting them into a double formation. Gonna do this twice. You'll be doing a little trick here. This is called Fire Warp. Grab this medallion and the boo at the same time, and then save warp. You can skip all the text, and also skip a puzzle in that room. Saves about 7-10 seconds, something like that. Okay. Now we're gonna be going up and getting this butler here. This normally would be down at RNG, but since we save warp, his cycle gets completely reset, and that means you can get a consistent good butler cycle. You see he has his flashlight aimed up in these hallways to prevent getting scared by ghosts. And he's going to walk his way over to laundry room. So this room here is actually optional, but you do have to clear it for the boo. Even in categories like No Out of Bounds, you still clear it because it doesn't lose time to clear it. And you get a free boo out of it. Okay, actually getting grabbed by the grabber there. That's going to be pretty rough. Okay, yeah. Gonna just decide to grab the hat and do the door animation, do the chest animation, skip with the
Yeah,
door instead.
not risking that.
That would be way too close. Okay, so that does lose about 2 seconds, but it's still a pretty nice strat either way. Alright. So now he's gonna open up this chest and look for the boo and then grab the key. And that's gonna be probably the most common way of reading boos. Okay, now you're gonna do a text skip here by going into this vortex the moment that you suck up the boo. Okay, Jovin's gonna be doing a thing with the bats, gonna get hit and burning these ghosts at the same time. Having a little bit of a rough hidden room, but still managing to get the quad either way. Gonna be trying to search this chest as the ghosts go into the vacuum. Not gonna happen. A little bit of rough RNG there. Gets into the vortex again, doing the tech skip on the way back. Gonna lose that time by having this chest animation playing. Alright, now he's gonna go for a thing called Laundry Boot Tech Skip with the, oh. Okay, not gonna be able to go for it because of the Poison Mushroom, unfortunately,
That was
but,
so scary. That could have
like,
got a lot worse.
yeah, that definitely should not have worked out the way it should have. I accidentally left the call, but that was really sketchy. So you get Melody to spawn by hitting all of her instruments, and then going into this cutscene here. There's two songs she can play. It looks like she's playing Water. I don't have audio, so I don't really know, but I think just based off looking at her hand movements, it's Water. I could be wrong though. No, I was
What
wrong.
are the hand movements different?
Yeah, they are. I don't remember what they are though. You know, it's the swinging arms. That's Water. I thought it was swinging arms. That was Mario 3. Either way, he's gonna search that boo. All right. Okay, this is like really unlucky.
Yeah, that boo movement was
That boo went straight
really
left.
bad.
All right.
Thanks, Blurs.
And now we're gonna be going into lugs. We're gonna actually let his cycle run as we do kitchen. All right. So something that's actually gonna happen here is we're not gonna go to we're not gonna go up to Spooky and Bogmire. We're gonna go straight to Area 3. As I said earlier, we actually unlocked Area 3 early by opening that door. Looks like Jovin out of muscle memory is still opening the door, even though he doesn't have to. But
Oh yeah, I did that.
it's hard to break that muscle memory. And as we do this boo, Lug's cycle should run out, and he'll be able to grab him instantly. All right. Now he's going to grab Lugs. He's going to try and knock on this cabinet to spawn the Boo as the thing's happening. Is he going to be able to get it? The Boo's not even in there, unfortunately. He's probably somewhere in the table. That's the most common place for him to be. Okay, that's a Boo fake. He's going to be in the other China cabinet. So this Boo can be a little bit tricky because of the cloth and the pearls, but it looks like... Ooh, oh, wow. All right, now Jovin's going to go straight into Area 3. He's going to go into Biff's room, grab his Boo. So this is the only category, really, where this happens. And it happens at all portraits, too, but you do have to go back and get, like, Pogmire and Spooky later in the run. But here you just skip them entirely because you don't need the booze. So this is going to show off something interesting. Anything that's in that top floor that's considered Area 3 is not going to be able to spawn the boo because it's based off of what keys you collected. So this boo is actually considered an Area 2 boo. And so are every other boo in the basement area, or any boo in the first floor area and Area 1 hallway, top floors like that. Those are all considered Area 1 and 2 boos. But this boo in this room is considered an Area 3 boo, so he can't spawn him instantly. So you're gonna see he's just gonna grab the ice medallion and then immediately leave. Not setting up the text yet, because he doesn't have to, because the boo's not gonna spawn, so you can just grab them all instantly.
All these boosts from here to Moonshot, I'm just gonna skip because they wouldn't even spawn if I tried to get them to spawn.
Yeah,
Because I
so
haven't done Bogmire.
we just clear these boos, and then we just clear these rooms, and then we immediately leave. We're gonna grab them all later, and it does lose a lot of time to walk around just grabbing a bunch of loose boos, but in the end, because you're skipping 2 entire rooms, you are gonna save time and an entire boss fight too. Hey, so I'm gonna grab this key and then immediately go to Moonshot. So we are going to grab a boo until after Moonshot. Again, the rooms below this floor are considered Area 2 boos for whatever reason. So even though this boo mechanism was put into place to prevent sequence breaking like this, it doesn't actually work, because if you do grab every boo that you can grab, you will have 20 and will be able to go to boo losses. And if you grab boo losses key, that the game automatically assumes that you grabbed the Bogmire key, so you're able to grab all these boos again. Gonna be grabbing all these doubles. Gonna set up for a triple here probably by burning this ghost and getting these shy guys. Pretty quick setup there. Searching for the boo at a muscle memory.
Yeah, I immediately remembered as soon as I spawned them not to get them. I guess it didn't lose that. It lost maybe 2 seconds doing that.
Yeah,
Not
it's
a
not a
huge
lot.
deal.
Still a pretty good run. So yeah, there are not many other categories where you're gonna see a 26 moonshot. Gonna spawn the Star Road here. Yeah, this is actually a Rainbow Road. It's just really, really saturated and dulled. So it just looks like a weird, like, mesh of white that Luigi can just walk on.
Just the white road. So coming up here on Bank Shot, this is one of the boos that the game considers an Area 2 boo, even though it's an Area 3 for some reason. So I can actually get this boo now.
Who knows? Maybe at some point in this game, it was considered this was Area 2. They just never changed it. I just find it funny that they made that sequence breaking mechanism to prevent it, and it just doesn't work. So, one cycling bank shot's significantly harder because of these balls. We actually have a little Grank shot there, which is great bank shot. Only happens on Jovin's capture card. Off topic though, so gonna suck them up there because of muscle memory with the boo. Actually, the boo is gonna spawn. I'm kind of
Yeah,
stupid.
the boo's beginning to spawn.
Yeah, this entire thing is pretty confusing. It's pretty hard to wrap your head around it. This is actually an advertisement on the stream for a Nitro 5 Acer Intel Core laptop.
The speedrun is sponsored by Nitro 5 laptop. Use code
Use code.
Boolympics.
Yeah, don't actually do that. That's not a thing, but
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
it,
Don't listen to me.
the Prime Video one too. Off topic. We're going to be going into this room. So we're going to do a thing called projection save warp. I'm not sure. There are two versions of it, the animation skip and just watching the animation of the glove. Okay, sucking up the boo a little bit. Okay.
I thought it'd be kind of fast. It probably just lost me time.
All right,
to
so
do that.
not doing the animation skip. So you see Luigi holds up the glove a little bit there before he talks to Egad. That can be skipped by walking into the glove after sucking up the boo. Gonna be walking up here. So we're going to be grabbing all these boos in the Area 1 hallway now. I assume Twins is considered an Area 1 boo because of it being an Area 1 hallway, but either way, you know, you can grab them, which is important. We're going to be spinning that fan there, or mobile, to spawn the Twins. We're going to walk out, go back in, and if you fire these boxes, you're actually going to get a shake, and if it shakes, then the Twin is in there. Depending on where they are, you can go for different types of setups, and, you know, they're pretty cool. Let's see if Jovin decides to go for them or just do the singles. He is going to be going for the double here, and you're going to notice, oh, he gets it. So this saves like 6 seconds. It's pretty difficult, though, so a lot of people decide not to go for it. Let's see if he's in there. Getting pretty good RNG there. Let's suck up this boo and get up this door. So again, reading the radar, getting into the boo spawn, which is in the top right. He's gonna know where the boos are the moment he walks in, the moment he clears a room, anytime like that, he's just gonna know. So he's gonna set up for a tech skip here with the bed sheet. Works the same as a cloth. I don't think I have ever seen a boo bomb come out of that.
Yeah, that was strange.
That might be due to the sequence breaking, but
I
there's
think
only a
that
little bit
is
of that.
what it's from.
So now we're going to be going into Clairvoya, which is going to be the last boo we grab in this area, which gives us exactly 20 boos. So if Nintendo decided to cut a room, this route would not be possible. So it's just text mashing A and B as quickly as you can. Not really much to say. Just going through this. This is one of the rooms where it does make sense for it to be considered an Area 2 room, because you do actually go into this room in Area 2, you just can't clear it. But I guess if Nintendo was like, if they somehow clear it, they got to be able to grab the boo. So, but sadly, that strat to clear it before Area 3 is unlocked is not a not a strategy yet.
One day we'll find Clairvoya skip.
It would be massive. Okay, medium text there. Now he's gonna walk up to Safari Room now.
Hopefully I don't accidentally activate T-Room getting ice.
Yeah, that would
That can
suck.
happen.
Yeah, it's pretty common too. It looks like that can't happen because I don't think the boo is in the ice bucket.
No, yeah, it wasn't.
Anyway, we're gonna go up to Safari Room now. We're not gonna grab the boo because we can't. Unfortunately. You only need to shake the middle one in this in that set of deers to be able to spawn the ghost, which is what Jovin there to save as much time as he could. Gonna grab this ghost. He's gonna set up for a double here by standing next to this middle lion head, and he's gonna go straight over to the left, push that garbage ghost, kind of like we did in Wardrobe earlier. Gonna spawn this ghost as he's sucking them up to be able to get a single, and he's just gonna grab the key and go straight into Boo losses.
This run's still really solid.
Yeah.
Good 103. Although we still got a lot to do. So you got 30 more boos.
Yeah.
Well, 15 of them are
Well,
right here.
yeah. So this boss actually gives you 15 boos. So there aren't actually 50 boos you need to grab. There's only like 35. All right, so really good boo losses there.
That was good.
Triple ice shot, but you know what?
The triple ice
We
shot
do.
works, though.
We do what we gotta do. So by Luigi grabbing this key, all the boos from previous that we had to skip because they wouldn't spawn is complete. They're completely grabbable now.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go back and catch every boo that I skipped over originally. So that would
Yeah.
mean Tea Room, Nana, Safari, Astro Hall, and then all the Area 4 boos.
Just watch this cutscene. This cutscene's gonna be really
Yeah.
long because there's a lot of portrait
Yeah,
ghosts
we
that
got
have
a
to go in.
lovely portrificationizer cutscene here. Yeah, there's the strange portraits.
Yeah. So there aren't any boos in this specific part that you need to grab. It's only after tea room where we're going to be grabbing all these boos, because all of those boos were considered Area 3 boos that we couldn't grab before. But again, as I said earlier, the moment you grab Boolos's key, the game automatically assumes you have Bogmire key, so you're going to be able to just grab all of them anyway. Really unfortunate RNG
Yeah, that's some
here.
rough luck in Tea Room.
Yeah, not very good. Lost about 10 seconds there. And as you can see, these boos would spawn and then just immediately disappear after their animation plays out if you were to spawn them before grabbing the Boolos's key or Bogmire key. So you can see it loses a lot of time to walk all the way back down here. But, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. So this room especially, because it's really big compared to most of the other rooms.
Yeah, so RNG is especially punishing in this category in Nana's room.
Yeah, in this just section in general. There aren't many boos left. There's Astral Hall and Safari Boo. Luckily, those rooms are much smaller. I think there are more options for the Boo to choose to hide in, but since the room in Astral Hall is so small, it's not that big of a deal.
Pretty tough RNG.
Yeah, that lost him a lot of time there, unfortunately.
And if you thought that was the last for RNG, we got a lot more coming up. Once we get to Attic and
Yeah, Attic is
everything
especially
else.
bad. So we're gonna go into the Blackout as we normally would at this point in the game.
Hoping for a nice Grimly.
Yeah, so Grimly, he's kind of similar to Neville, where you have to wait for a certain thing to happen. But unlike Neville, Grimly is completely RNG. So you just have to wait there and hope that he gives you a decent animation to be able to do it properly. So not getting instant Grimly, he can show his heart before even walking. Really good Grimly, though, in the end. I just suck him up here.
That felt really good.
So we're going to set up for a tech skip here from the top. And we're going to see him try and get a one-cycle breaker boo. One-cycle breaker boo is pretty difficult. However, we're going to see if he's going to be able to do it. He's going to go from the middle. Like, dragging the boo. Getting a double cackle, it looked like. I don't have audio, so I'm not quite sure. So this is not looking too good for a one-cycle breaker boo, unfortunately. Oh, barely clutching it out.
That was nice. And he didn't double cackle, by the way.
Oh, he didn't. It looked like he did.
He was kind of high, but he didn't double cackle. That was good, though.
Yeah, there's not really much of a way for me to tell. I don't have audio for the game. All right, spawning Cellar Boo. Just gonna decide to leave him there.
Yeah, I was not. He was flying all over the place with all those things there. I was just like, decided it'd be a good idea just to leave him for now.
You're
But I'll come back for him.
not really that much of a big deal. He was in good spot anyway,
No,
so
that's barely losing any time.
yeah. Now it's just a walkathon up until you get to the attic where you're gonna do a couple of rooms and a couple of boos.
Yeah, I didn't know you could see Cellar Booth through like the stair when you're walking up the staircase. You could still see him in there.
Yeah, the boos never despawn. Like no matter where you are in the mansion, they never despawn. So theoretically, you could be up on the roof, and there could be just a boo floating around in the black abyss in the bottom of the mansion. You forgot. No, clear this room.
Oh my! I forgot to clear telephone. I mean, that's not a huge deal.
Yeah, I mean, you could just
The only
actually
problem is I'm
yeah,
gonna
you're
have
not.
to spawn Clockwork Booth first before
Yeah,
I head up to rooftop.
yeah, that's kind of
Which I mean, it might
unfortunate.
work out. It's not
It
terrible.
could work out, you know. It's not the worst thing that could have happened. It's just going to be kind of a scuffed ending. Okay, so you're going to be going for Soldier Double here. This is possibly, I think this, in my opinion, this is the second hardest Portrait Double. Twins Double being a little bit harder than this. The suck up, it's only really hard because of the suck up though. All right, so getting a good RNG spawn there. He's going to be R pumping him and trying to get him to go to the left so he can go back in after Roof Key. Okay, that
should work out.
He might not go to the left. If he doesn't, that's not really that big of a deal. He'll just spawn in a telephone room. Yeah, that's one way of doing it.
I have kind of a scuffed rooftop, but we're big chilling.
Okay, gonna walk over here to get this double. He did come back in, though. Oh, it looked like a double cackle there. He's going to have to drag him out. Doing a couple boot drags to get a little bit easier damage off of him. Very nice Clockwork Boo. Yeah, very. This room's really awkward when you don't do it the proper way. So. Did you just? Oh wait, no, you don't have to grab that boo yet. All right, it's gonna be going for the Armory 5 piece, which is a really okay. That's really actually worked out pretty well in his favor there. Let's see if he gets it in the end. Okay, and barely missing it, but the grabber. Ah.
You hate to lose the grabber.
Yeah, luckily that wasn't that punishing, because didn't really lose him that much time. Looks like the boot could be in that statue right there. Could save him a little bit of time if he gets in there. Sadly, not any good RNG to. Actually, still pretty good RNG. Like anyone would take that. A lot of lag right now. Looked like this is a really scuffed armory boo, but should still work. Barely.
Hey, we take those.
Alright, now we're gonna be doing Jarvis. Just spraying him a couple of times. Very unfortunate boost switch there. He was in there, but he did switch out. Let's see if Jovin will go for a one-cycle Jarvis boot. Nah, it's just gonna opt for a two-cycle. So we're gonna see where this boost spawns. If he's in there, that's huge. Unfortunately, not in there. Gonna be on the right side of this room. Worst spot, too.
Yeah, that's pretty rough RNG. Is Blazer trying to troll me in chat?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, I hope so.
What? Me, you hope so. Why would you need to grab the gem?
Well, I was saying I hope Blazer's not serious.
Oh. Alright. So now we have all the booze in attic. We're gonna be going into sealed room. We do need to get this, we do need to clear this room, even though it doesn't have a boo because of the key. To be able to get Soup P in sitting room.
But as good of a sealed room as it gets.
Yeah, pretty much. Gonna mirror warp out. And we're gonna be going into basement. And probably also grabbing cellar and cellar room. He does have more of a chance at going back in the cellar room. So, probably gonna see him in there. There he is, 93 HP and all.
Yeah, I feel I didn't lose too much time leaving him there.
Yeah, definitely not much at all. gonna be freezing these ghosts is the fastest way. Missing the freeze on the last guy.
Yeah, that's why I said oh crap.
Oh. Yeah, there is a delay on the game there, so kind of hard for me to commentate in 100% real time. So you can one cycle this Boo, despite him being at 300 HP. As you can see, he moves really slowly, so you can just kind of move between him and get some pumps in. You can get a one cycle on him. And as you can see, Jovin gets it just fine. This Ghost is also pretty difficult to one cycle. It's gonna get perfect pumps and get him into that corner. Oh wow, this was really nice. Pearls are a little bit spread, but he can just suck them up and have a decent set for the Boo. There are pearls in the very middle of the room. That is the worst spot for them to be in. However, it looks like he's going to be able to suck them up as the Boo spawns. But, oh, actually, getting really unlucky there. It's pretty rare for the Boo to spawn in both of those objects. So, the fact that it happened there is really unfortunate. This Boo's going really, really high. Looks like Jovin will still be able to clutch this out. Yes, he will. Okay, now we're going to go back up to a walkathon one more time to be able to go to sitting room and soup. You see Jovin's going to grab a bit of fire here to be able to do sitting room, and he's going to grab water in sitting room to be able to do soup.
Gotta say, this area 4 hasn't been too bad. I could probably still get a pretty good time with this run.
Yeah, still.
I think I could 103.
And what's your PV?
103.29.
Is that record or?
Yeah, that is record.
It's a really good time. I thought record was a 104.
No, 103 Snap got the first 103, and I got this like I think in March I got this time.
Yeah. The soup sleeps. You put water on her. I think that makes her think she pissed herself, so she wakes up and starts throwing like clown bars at you.
Yeah, I guess so.
I
Well, it's
think
in her
that's. I
name,
think
Soupy. I mean,
I'm pretty sure that is actually like why that happens. Because she's like, I won't wet the bread. I promise. So this is actually Soupy is actually really hard to one cycle because of those clown dolls.
wow.
Just gonna look for the boot instantly. So the radar, I failed to mention this. The radar doesn't actually work for the first few seconds you're in a room, which is why Jovin wasn't able to read it there. So the boot coming into there.
All right, let's see
All right.
if this boot double works out.
Yeah, let's see if you're able to get it from 75. That's pretty. That's a pretty high number. That's actually pretty good. That's really scuffed. It's okay. Still getting the boot double, just not very quick.
I mean, hey, it's a boot double.
What works works. I mean,
I don't think
can't
it saved
complain.
time, but
Yeah, I mean, You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean,
Yeah.
if you brought him down to 65, you would have had it. All right,
I
now we're
don't
gonna
think
be
we're
in
gonna see a 103.
the final stretch of the game, entering Fangor at 59.06. Gonna get like a 104.30, I think. Something along those lines.
Something like that. We'll try to finish strong.
All right.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
So it's just getting a bunch of triples in here. Nothing too special. You actually burn these last guys because it's significantly easier than getting a triple. All right, now we're on to the last Portrait Ghost and the last Boo of the game. Besides King Boo, but he doesn't count as a Boo, according to the game, so. Let's see how this 2-cycle goes. Alright, getting best RNG, you're going to see Jovin's going to pump him and do some Boo drags if he so desires to get the most optimal HP off of him. Might go for a strategy where he leaves the room before the Boo, or he might let him go out and do it into the room instead. Okay. He's going to go up to him, he's going to try and get a 2-cycle here. This will be the last example of a save warp in the moment. You don't actually need to grab that
Yeah,
gold
sadly, we
diamond.
will not be getting that gem. I know.
Yeah, the gold
It hurts.
diamonds. It hurts us all to not grab that gold diamond. I mean, you could have went for the save warp with the gold diamond if you so desired, but you decided not to. Now we're going to be heading into King Boo.
We will be going for the TAS 1 cycle on perfect pace. Nah, just kidding.
Okay.
But we're going for
Absolutely
1
not.
cycle still.
We're going to be put behind even more if you go for the tax one cycle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the TAS 1 cycle.
So, about a 104.30. Probably actually a 104.20 something because of the delay on the timer in the game. Jovin, you're gonna be wanting to say time so that it could be accurate timing.
Yeah, I'll be the one to say time. But if you didn't know, 1 cycle was a thing found about a year and a half ago. And it basically involves you shooting a bomb shot up at Bowser before you're intended to, and then shooting another one as you're damaging King Boo. And it's really hard, but we did get it somewhat consistent.
Yeah, you could probably get it like 40% of the time, which is not that good, but it's kind of just required now for world record play. Um, let's see if Jovin's able to get here. So you're gonna do something called an instant shot where you shoot the ball up instantly like that. Then he's gonna point his vacuum up like this. He's going to start doing circles around King Boo, and then he's going to go back up to the bomb to try and shoot it at him. He does get the bomb shot. Now all that's left is following King Boo. This is not looking good for a one cycle, unfortunately. However, it still might barely work. This could barely work, I think, but I'm not too sure. Barely getting the one
And that's
cycle.
time. Time.
How about a 104.10?
Yeah, it was a 104.03 for me.
Alright, yeah.
Because I think the timer started like 7 seconds early. But that was a solid one cycle.
Yeah.
And that is your all
Pretty.
booze run.
Yeah. Congratulations, Jovin. 104.16. That is actually an old record on
Yeah, that was
on
the
that
record at some
timer.
point. Yeah. But hey, that was a really good run. I'll take it. Solid 50 out of 50 booze.
Yeah. All we gotta do is count the money.
We got to count the money. And if we don't have it, then the run's invalid. But thanks for having me, guys. It was cool to do this. Thank you to Daria and Orange is Orange and Redosk for organizing this event. I hope to see some more cool runs.
All right, well, I guess with that, we can move on to a brief intermission. Next up, we have Luigi's Mansion 3 Scare Scraper, so stay tuned for that. All right, we'll be right back, guys.
See ya.